We're going to have rapid fire. I'm going to shorten the time. I'm going to do 30-second question, 30-second answer in the interest of time. Bishop, we're going to start with you. 30-second question, and please don't all gang up on Bill, but if you have to, you have to. But 30-second question, 30-second answers, very quickly if we could.
Pastor Clayton.
Yes, sir.
I want to ask you, how do you make this about policy instead of personality? It seems like there's a bleed through, and all of us are addressing something to do with personality along with policies.
Well, I think you have to frame the discussion for your congregation and realize as for your own circle of friends. Haidt says that people make their voting decision based on their relationships with their circles of friends, and the people that they identify with, they let educate them, and that's the way they do with candidates, and that's the way they do with their friends. And so you have a prophetic and profound voice, but you need to understand the Word of God so you can frame in your mind what policies would be the best for our country. These personalities are going to come and go. I've pastored here for 13 years in this community, and you know, how many elections have we had? They're going to be different personalities. Make sure you know the policies and the root of those policies out of the Word of God. Then teach that to your friends and your people, and from that, look at the candidates through the policy.
Bob.
Bishop Jackson, regardless of who's elected, Donald Trump or Hillary Clinton, the next president, what is the number one thing that they can do to bring healing to this ever-present racial divide that we have in this country right now?
Well, I think it's going to be education, only because there seem to be two Black Americas. There's a disadvantaged Black America struggling with class, generational poverty, and then there's already a group that's upwardly mobile. And again, the stats on who winds up in prison, you've got functionally illiterate people who can't rise above certain economic boundaries and barriers. It's educational. And I think it's going to have to be attacked as one of the longer term issues, that somehow equity in the educational system has got to be finally addressed and made more even.
Bill.
I'll ask Pastor Clore, Dr. Clore, does it concern you that if Trump wins the presidency, which he could, that Trumpism will become Republicanism? Conservatism will be dead because he will be defining what it means to be a Republican in all the ways that I mentioned already about no more entitlement reforms and also bringing reality TV to the mainstream.
No. Now, the reason I believe that Donald Trump won the primaries is because he actually stole the moral authority. Because charm is deceitful, and people are sick and tired of political speak. And while the candidates I supported personally, they spoke politics, Donald Trump didn't. It became actually authentic, though it was scary. But he stole the moral authority, and that's why he won against many great guys. I am not afraid of that, and the reason why is because the Republican Party and many conservatives are already voicing their checks and balances to this man, and we're quickly going to restrain him. And so, no, I really am not frightened that he's going to be a new Reagan and be able to totally rebuild the party. That's not going to